A yacht for all seasons.
What's that?
You planning a little secret getaway? Who's the lucky lady?
Get him out of here.
I got it. He's crazy, man. Loose cannon.
Just get out of here, Javier, now.
He came at me, all right?
I don't care. He's gonna come at you again if you don't start walking.
All right, look, I don't want to look for trouble here, all right? You people better watch your back, 'cause this man, he's looking for blood. He's dangerous.
Come on.
Lee.
Hey, Tony, what's going on?
Come on, Eddie or Marty, I'll take care of this. If you don't mind, just go over there and work on the stage.
It's all right, man. You still got a couple of good hits in there, man.
Look, you know how it is with him.
Well, it didn't look like to me that he was the one that was starting.
Fine. I had a fight with Andy, okay? Now you know. Then I saw him and he pushed me over the top.
So you have a fight with Andy and then you go after Javier.
Maybe he's starting trouble with me.
What kind of trouble is he starting with you, Antonio?
Nothing. Look, you want to help? Try explaining her.
What did Andy do? Huh?
From day one, she's been pushing. She's been telling me to open up, to trust her. So I did. Either that or I saw I could lose her. I put everything on the table, and I told her I loved her.
Good. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Except I thought loving each other meant trusting each other, too.
That's what it does me.
Yeah? Well, then tell that to Andy. Huh? Because when it came right down to it, that's where it fell apart. She doesn't trust me.
Well, did you give her some sort of reason for not to trust you? You know, Antonio, why do I get the feeling that you're not telling me something here?
You're getting a bargain, and I'm getting my curiosity satisfied. Okay, it's official now. Speak, client.
I found the knife.
What knife? The knife you used to stab Kevin Buchanan?
I found it at the scene. Right away.
Wait a minute. You found the knife?
I hid it. I know who it belongs to.
Oh, no, Andy, please, not again.
Oh, this time, it was the only way I could protect him.
Don't you understand? You're crazy. You just came from trial, my God. You missed going to prison by this much because you made a big mistake and you withheld.
No, this time it's different.
No, guess again. This is not different. Now, who are you sticking your neck out for? And please don't tell me it's another cop.
No, not another cop.
Then who? Hmm?
Just a friend, that's all.
Oh, no. Say, I'm sorry. No one puts their career on the line for just a friend. It has to be more than... Well, I can name that, too.
Don't.
I mean, this just a friend wouldn't happen to be somebody on parole, somebody who happens to work for me.
No, don't let it go. Believe me, you don't want to know.
All right, well, there is something that I need to know right now. You look me squarely in the eye, and you tell me that you are sure, absolutely down to your little bitty toes, that this just a friend did not stab Kevin Buchanan.
I'm sure.
Absolutely?
Absolutely. I have no proof.
You have the knife.
Had. Somebody stole it.
What?
Like I said, I had it hidden away. I found it.
Who's there?
I don't know, but the knife is gone, right? Look, if somebody is trying to play games, not just with me, but with my friend. He was set up from the very beginning, and now with no knife, I don't know what to do.
Well, there's absolutely only one thing to do. And you know exactly what that is, Andy.
It's a shame you won't be there, but you'll get to read about it tomorrow. The Sun scoops the banner again.
Oh, I can see it now. Another big byline, another big puff piece to please Cousin Blair. Cassie Carpenter reveals to the breathless world what Carlo Hesser likes with his eggs Benedict.
Listen, Kevin.
And I can see the headline of the banner, too. Winner of the Pussyfoot of the Year Award, Cassie Carpenter, for her journalistic love letters to the reputed crime boss, Carlo Hesser.
Kevin, that's enough.
Why, am I touching a nerve? What are you gonna do? Hit me? Come on, show me what your little bald friend taught you. You know, when Hesser hears something he doesn't like in the press, he gets physical.
You know, Kevin, I think I'll wait till you're out of this chair. That way, when I kick your butt, you can't run around town saying you weren't beaten fair and square.
I've got news for you, Carpenter. I can still write circles around you, even in this wheelchair.
Really? Oh, and what will you write about, Kevy? Let's see. A breakthrough advance in adjustable hospital beds. No, wait, I got it. Bleachgate. Oh, yes. Landview hospital sheets have grown 20% less white.
I'll write about exactly the same thing you are going to write about. You're going to have a byline about Carlo tomorrow, so will I.
You know, Kevin, you can't write about what you're not there to see or hear. Remember? That's the way the pen and ink crumbles. Now, you just sit tight and finish all your Jell-O, and I'll give our mutual friend, Mr. Hesser, your very best.
Cassie.
You know something, Kevin? You get well soon. See ya.
You're gonna see me, all right. Somehow.
So I figure out a way to get out of here.
A secret getaway, is that what you said?
I don't know, this, fell out of your jacket.
Thanks. Why would you think I need a secret getaway of all things?
Todd used to use that company all the time when he wanted a very, very private meeting. He said that company would go the extra mile for secrecy. I don't know, I think renting a yacht is kind of for show. People use it so they can scream power, don't you think?
I suppose so, yeah.
So what are you using it for, Patrick? Power or...
Neither, Blair. I found it in the stables. One of the members must have dropped it. I don't know, I got a kick out of the name. And, when I win the lottery, I think I'll go on a cruise. And you know what? I'll take you, I promise.
And I will hold you to it. And let me... Oh, hey, where is Araby? He's out here running wild somewhere.
You're running late yourself, aren't you?
Oh, you're right. Thank you for the donation. And, if you change your mind, please.
I think not.
I'll let you know who the highest bidder is, okay?
What's this then? Carlo Hesser, yachtsman, huh? Country Club Stables.
Hey, Patrick. Kevin Buchanan.
Hey, Buchanan the Younger. How you feeling?
Feeling fine, thanks. But, you know, I'd feel a lot better if you wouldn't mind, stopping by the hospital for a minute.
So you want to tell me to mind my own business?
To tell you the truth, no, I don't. There's too many people mixed up in this already. Other people. It wouldn't be right to talk about it. Understand?
Sure. Just one other thing, though. You know, when you get in a relationship, just because you open up doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect. I mean, when it comes down to trust in a relationship, it's kind of a two-way street, you know? I mean, you may find yourself, with, you know, when you're with Andy, you know, further on down the line where you're not able to trust her.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, all I'm saying is, just don't give up on us so fast. What you got is a good thing.
I hear you.
Do you?
Look, I know you've got some things to take care of.
Yes, I do. And you know whose name's right at the top of the list? Antonio Vega. 'Cause you know what I need? I need to borrow some tapes from you. I thought I'd keep a little music going in between the bids, and then that way, you know, keep things energized. So how about me and you go over to your place and grab the tapes?
Sure.
All right? And then after that, you come back out here and you help with the auction. It's for the good of the neighborhood, all right?
Done.
All right.
Well, I'm supposed to be meeting Bo at the charity auction in Angel Square right now. You don't have a choice, Andy. You never did. Now, Bo has to know the whole story.
I can't. The minute I open my mouth about finding Aunt Tony, my friends, they'll put him away. I can't let that happen.
I will do everything I can to help him, but Bo has to know the truth.
What if he gets railroaded like last time?
He didn't have me last time, or you, or Bo, because I have a sneaking suspicion that Bo knows you're just a friend, too. And he'll do what he can.
Will he? Kevin is his nephew.
That doesn't mean he wants to pin it on the wrong guy. Now, Bo is going to stay on this case. And the longer you wait, the worse it'll make your friend will look more guilty. Please, Andy, go to the auction, talk to Bo, tell him everything.
Look, I'm telling you, Mr. Hesser, Vega is out of control. The guy has to be locked up.
I suppose you have something in mind, Mr. Perez, to make that happen.
Well, of course I do, sir. Vega's knife. You know the whole Kevin Buchanan thing? How you wanted me to take care of it? Well, I did just that. I broke into Antonio's place and stole it right back. Now we can finish him off, you know? The knife suddenly turns up, their 5-0s do their little dance, and Antonio takes the rap.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna beam him right back to a cell for good.
Actually, this is my fault. I put you in the situation of having to think. And clearly that is not on your resume. But you did the best you could, I understand. And the plan you came up with was puerile enough. But I have a much better idea.
Okay, you're the boss.
Yes, I am. So pay attention. Here's what I want you to do.
I'm not going to sneak you out of the hospital, Kevin, all right? Leave Carlo Hesser alone for 5 minutes. The doctors will send you home when it's time to go home.
It's time now. Don't you read the Sun? Carlo's getting a front page free ride every day, and Cassie Carpenter's helping to whitewash the whole thing.
She'll write what she writes, and you'll write what you write when you're back on your feet again. Meantime, I know how you're feeling, all right? And I'll do my best to nail Carlo Hesser myself. And off the record, I think I may know how to do it now.
You've got a plan.
If there is a plan, Kevin, it's a one-person plan. It's got nothing to do with you. And bloody sit down, would you?
Terrific. While you run around playing Superman, I get to sit here like a second-rate vegetable. Could at least be my eyes at the auction.
I told you I can't.
Somebody's got to watch Hesser. Come on, nobody even knows that you have to be there. You can just stay in the shadows, keep your ears open. He's got to say something, do something, anything that I could use against him in the banner. What do I have to do? Lay on a big guilt trip about how you owe me one?
Oh. All right. All right. If I'd been there in the garage instead of going up by myself, you wouldn't have been attacked. All right, I owe you. Don't think I'm gonna stay at that bloody auction for 1 second longer than I have to, okay? And don't even ask me why, neither. It's private.
You... Patrick.
What is it?
Thanks.
Do you know what? You were damn Egypt. Got me so worked up, I almost forgot to ask you. Still no suspect and no knife.
It's all gonna lead back to Hesser, right? All that beware of Carlos stuff I've been printing in the banner. Guy hates me.
Was that a fact now? Well, you'll be receiving your membership card in the mail. Join the club. Feel better, okay? And bloody sit down.
Marty.
Mayor, lucky if you had everything under control.
Well, I tell you what, if you don't mind holding the fort down for just a few more minutes, we'll be back in just a second. We're gonna go over to Antoni's.
Oh, got it. Borrow music.
That's right.
But better make it quick if we're gonna start this thing on schedule. 5 minutes, you got it?
Hear that? 10 minutes, how's that?
No, 5 minutes or I'm starting without you.
All right, well, we'll hurry up.
Marty, here she is.
Hi, Marty.
You have the list, don't you? Yeah, got it right here.
Good.
You all ready for this?
You betcha. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, well, that's the list of all the donated items. You just read them off in order.
Oh,
Okay.
I almost forgot. Andrew, Mrs. Ortiz from the auction committee.
Right. She mentioned that there was a last-minute donation. She wanted to make sure it got on the list.
All right, well, all we need now is a very big crowd.
Marty, it's early, okay? You're not going to be the only one bidding. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not going to be bidding at all. Dylan wants the community to get involved. It's their center, and they should be the ones to show the commitment to having it here.
And he's absolutely right. This community needs to learn that it can stand on its own 2 feet.
Right. I just was looking forward to bidding on an item or two for one of the kids.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. You know, when I first heard about that donation, all I could think of was, it'll make a perfect gift for a certain young lady. And don't move, because I'm going to go get her.
You got it.
All right. See you, buddy. Thanks. Thanks a lot. All right.
Anything new on the house?
No. Look, Sheila and I, we decided to call it off, you know. I couldn't make any decisions, and I sure as hell couldn't seem to focus.
On anything but Rachel, huh?
Yeah, no. Nora, too? Yeah, well, you know, I can't sleep, and I just lie there all night, trying not to think. Just thinking about my daughter out there by herself on the streets, no money, hooked, addicted. Well, look, now we have to worry about Kevin. I'm just glad he's doing okay, you know. I remember I used to give that guy a hard time back when he and Rachel were dating each other. Still no word on who stabbed him?
No knife. But I've got Andy Harrison on it. She's looking. She'll find it.
Well, buddy, I hope you're right, huh? You know, we just need to find the knife, and my bet is, once we do that, we'll point you to who did it.
Dad, there's got to be some way we can tie this thing to Hesser. I'm not going to do anything stupid, but tell Mom I'm not going to be dropping this thing either. Especially when the son's making out Hesser to look like he taught Mother Teresa everything that... Dad, I got to go. I have company. I'll call you later. Bye. So, Rita, tell me what I want to hear. Am I a free man or what?
I offered to help the community center in the past, but the overly self-righteous young man who runs things refused to accept my assistance.
You mean Dylan Moody?
No, whatever. It's a worthy cause. Improving the lives of the people of Landview is one of my chief concerns.
Oh, Carlo, that is a wonderful quote. We'll use that up top, Cassie.
Just in case you missed anything. Taking accurate notes on a run like this, I know, is sometimes very difficult. It's a press release. I had some of my people prepare it.
I can write my own story, thanks.
Mrs. Manning, I suggest you speak to your employee about this.
No.
Cassie, this isn't news. This is just an auction.
Well, it may not be news, but I'm still not a hack.
Well, honey, nobody said that you were. You're a professional. That's why you'll take Mr. Hesser's release and use all the wonderful information that he's given you just to make your job that much easier.
Well, what if there's information I need that's not included in this press release? For instance, Mr. Hesser, were you behind the removal of Asa Buchanan from his job as chairman of the board of
This
Buchanan
isn't the
Enterprises?
time or the place.
Did you arrange for the attack against Kevin Buchanan for printing the full and unedited text of the interview I had with you?
Mrs. Carpenter, obviously you've been misled. I do not know where you procured these ridiculous ideas, and frankly, I do not like being insulted.
Cassie, you will print every word of Mr. Hesser's release. Is that clear?
You don't need a reporter for this. Walk down to the mailroom and turn on the copy machine. Keep me out of it.
I look forward to seeing my story tomorrow. The Sun is your newspaper, isn't it?
Well, looks like this shindig's getting off to a late start, huh?
Yeah, Nora ought to be here by now.
Yeah, well, who knows? She may be. Hey, you want to take a look? Look, you know me. I don't like standing around in one place too long anyway. And besides, I need to call the office. I got to get to a phone. Let's take a walk.
I'll follow you.
Go to the auction, talk to them, tell him everything. Come on. Andrew, Marty.
Hi.
I want you to meet a good friend of mine.
Marty, hi.
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
from the center. The new Pony Pals book, huh?
I got it out of the library. I read them all.
Ashley never gets tired of reading about horses, right? Yeah, that's why I plan to bet on that last-minute item.
Uh-huh. Well, speaking of which, I think we ought to get this show on the road. What do you say?
You sure? I was just waiting for Dylan to show up.
Pony Pals in the Haunted House, one of my favorites.
What's your favorite Pony Pals book, Marty?
Not that one. Actually, sweetheart, I like them all. You excuse me for just a second. I'll be right back.
Sure.
All right, Patrick.
Now, before you
what
start
are you
in on
doing
me...
here? Actually, I don't care. You have no right.
Well, if you would just
I'm
listen,
not
maybe...
going to let you ruin this. This is Dylan's day, and there is too much at stake.
Would you just wait a minute?
I'm tired of listening to your excuses and then seeing you every time I turn around.
Margaret, if...
Look, just leave. Is that clear enough?
Yeah. I have a reason to be here.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. A reason I don't care to go into just now. I'm not here to upset you or to upset Dylan. Do you know what I'll do? I'll just stay in the back until I take care of what I came here to take care of, and then I'll be out of your way, Mrs. Moody. I'm sorry.
Patrick, I am so glad that you changed your mind. Hello, Marty. It's going to raise so much more money for the center. You'll see. Come here, let me tell you all about it. It's so exciting.
All right, Dylan, tapes are over there. Let's go.
Yeah, did you listen to a word that I said?
All right, start picking.
All right, fine. Mr. Smart Guy, what did I say to you?
What is this, a quiz?
What'd I say?
All right. I know, okay? It's got to come from both sides. If I want her to trust me, I've got to trust her.
Well, you know what? That's the way that it's got to be. I mean, because if I didn't trust Marty, I mean, really trust her, every time that this Patrick Thornhart guy keeps popping up, drooling all over her, you know, then we'd end up having a real problem. We wouldn't have even lasted this long. I mean, he gives me nothing but reasons to doubt her. You can't let it get to you. That's all.
Dropping the charges against me the way that you did was truly the act of a very generous man, Mr. Hesser. I now know how terribly wrong I was to break into your flat the way that I did.
And you were wrong when you accused me of being Poseidon. So I hope all your doubts and suspicions have been put to rest.
Nearly all of them, yeah. There's a couple of questions that are still lingering. You know that Kevin Buchanan's in the hospital, right?
Yes, but he is recovering.
He's a very lucky man, isn't he? Do you think that the attack against him was a warning of some kind?
Of course, now. You're not
course
suggesting...
No.
Because I would never tolerate anyone attempting in any way to intimidate a member of the press. And Mrs. Manning will corroborate that statement right now. Won't you?
Well, won't you, Mrs. Manning?
Hello, is this working? Is it working? Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, well, welcome to Angel Square. I think we're ready to rock and roll. And before we begin, I just want to remind you that every penny that you donate today is going to go to help the summer programs at the community center. So please, open your hearts, open your pocketbooks, bid whatever you can, okay? Now, first item, very special item that came in at the last minute. And Patrick, where are you? There he is. Patrick, come on up here. I want you to explain this to everybody what's going on
right at the top of the list.
10 horseback riding lessons, okay? This is the man that's going to teach you everything you wanted to know about horses and a lot more. Patrick Thornhart.
Well, what do you think, Marty? Is it going to be a perfect gift for you-know-who?
Well, I'm not sure what the Reverend wants me to say here. It's a glorious thing to go for a ride on a fine summer's morning in Ireland. Dew's on the grass, and the wind is blowing sweet and salty from the sea. There's poetry in it. And on a day like that, it's more like a dance than a ride. And there's no one better to show you the way to the heart and the soul of a horse than an Irishman. You know what to do, bid.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Patrick. Well said. So there you have it. We got 10 hours of riding lessons, poetry to boot. Let's begin the bidding right now. First bid. Do I hear a bid for the riding lessons? Anybody?
I'd like to bid $1,000.
You know what? I think these tapes will do it. But we better hurry, otherwise we're going to get our butts in trouble. Hey, nice smile, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Any idea where she might have gone?
I wish I knew.
$1,000 bid. That's certainly very generous. Testing. Hey, I think we're on the phone. Test. 1 second.
Bo?
Hey, Andy, how's it going? You seen Nora around here anymore?
No, not here, no.
Then where?
Bo,
What? Did something happen? Is she okay?
No, Nora's fine. This has nothing to do with her.
All right. Then what?
Bo, listen, I need to talk.
Okay, talk.
No, I mean in private. Could we at the station?
What's this all about, Andy?
Please.
Find the station.
I promise I'll try and reach Dr. Wallach first thing.
Oh, Brenda Starr, back so soon? What'd they do, cancel the auction?
Oh, guess again.
Hesser didn't show.
Oh, yeah, he should, all right. He had a press release in his hand. And my teeth started aching the minute I read it.
You mean Carlo Hesser doesn't spend all his free time helping little old ladies across Oak Street?
I never thought he did, Kevin. But my publisher/cousin wants me to use the release. In fact, word for word.
I'm waiting.
For what?
For I told you so.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a long time.
Oh.
Cass. Nobody likes to admit it, but every reporter has to write off a PR release every now and then. So do yourself a favor. Forget about it. Can't hurt an already good reputation. Find yourself another story and do yourself another favor. Don't spend too much time looking back. Now that is, of course, if you care about my advice.
I do. And you're right. I'll think about it. I'll find myself another story. In fact, I think I may already have.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think I found a story that nobody can tell me what I should write. About somebody that everyone is talking about. About somebody I think I'm beginning to admire.
Okay, I'll bite. Who's in town? Mandela? Jimmy Carter? Cassie? Who are we talking about here? Andrew?
No, Kevin. You.
Mr. Hesser, just tell me you took care of business.
I took care of business. I did just what you wanted me to do.
Good. Now go away.
Okay, thank you for your patience. I think we have our speaker system back thanks to Eddie over here. Okay. And we have an opening bid of $1,000.
I can't match her
it's
bid.
a little bit high, but
Oh, Marty.
don't worry.
You know,
we'll
I
get
can forget about trying to top that one.
Real soon.
Oh, I don't want to think about how disappointed she's
Okay.
going to be.
Now, do we have any other bids? Last call. All right. No one? Okay. All right. That would be 1,000 going once, going twice.
1,100.
So what are you waiting on? Come on, let's go.
Nothing. You're right. Everybody's gonna doubt everyone else every once in a while.
Sure.
Swear it. She loves me. She always stands up for me. That's what counts. That's the bottom line.
Okay, here we are.
Nora's.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, Andy, come on, spit it out. What is it? Hey, you're scaring me right now. What is the big surprise? Hey, what?
I have some information.
About what?
About... I gotta tell you something about Kevin stabbing.
One-on-one.
Are we talking sex here?
No, Kevin. We're talking Carlo Hesser.
Oh.
Why were you going to see Carlo the night you were stabbed?
Why were you going to see him? Not that I'm not happy that you showed up and helped save my life.
Kevin, this is a story about the victim. Forget about why I was there, okay? Now, I know that you were going to ask Carlo some more questions. About what?
What was I going to ask him about? Well, what would you have asked him about?
All right, fine.
What's the matter?
You know, Kevin, I've got better things than to sit here and waste my time listening to you evading answering my questions. So I'm out of here.
Yes. Oh, wait, wait. Let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
You do something for me, and then I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay, then. We have $1,000 from Mrs. Manning, but then $1,100 from Mrs. Moody. Who would have thought? That's $1,100 for 10 riding lessons with Patrick Thornhart at the Landview Country Club. That's $1,100 going once. $1,100.
$1,500.
Okay, $1,500.
Handwriting lessons for $1,500? You could buy 30 for that money.
Well, yeah, but all the money goes for the community center. You know, Dylan's got to love this. I mean, his son's really pushing up the bidding.
$1,500. Okay, so are we finished? $1,500 going once for 10 fine writing lessons with Patrick Thornhart here. $1,500 going twice.
$1,600.
17.
Marty, this is getting a little ridiculous.
No, maybe I just let it go.
No,
No,
I'm
gonna get these writing lessons for Ashley.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take a minute. I want to remind you that this money goes for a wonderful cause.
So the auction's underway.
Yeah.
Now remember, we're here to show support for the whole community, not just our side of the river. But you're still grounded, so there'll be no wandering off. Is that clear?
Absolutely right.
Okay.
It doesn't work without money. We have a $1,700 bid
Well, there's
here.
Carlotta.
$1,700. Do I hear?
We'll stay right here.
$1,700. Since I haven't heard anybody say 18, I don't think I've heard it, even if it happens to be their age. I guess we might be finished. Shall we close the bidding at 1,700? 1,700. 1,700 going once. 1,700 going twice.
$1,900.
$2,000.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has got to be a milestone. I tell you, I've led a few auctions in my day. Nobody has ever
Hey,
paid
man, you were right.
$2,000 for anything, let alone
You gotta
writing.
stay cool. Andy loves me, and I've got to learn to trust him.
$2,250.
Okay. $2,250, $2,250 for 10 writing lessons with Patrick Thornhart. $2,250. Well, Patrick, those are really going to have to be some writing lessons given out there. Okay, $2,250.
Marty is only bidding on these because she promised them the writing lessons to little Ashley. Okay, why don't you pass and let her have them?
$2,500.
Wait a minute.
$3,000. $3,250.
$2,250. Well, we may have fallen a while at $2,000. We didn't even slow down at $3,000. That's what I call.
That's what's going to do. What's with this bidding?
Who cares, man? I mean, it's raising tons of money, I'm telling you.
Is Andy with you? I haven't seen her lately.
Is that your way of asking if we've patched things up?
Maybe.
No. But we will as soon as I find her.
Another bid?
I have to, tell you something about Kevin Statton.
Good. Finally. You know, I take this thing personally. It's like I told you before. You know, I want it cleared up right now.
Right, I know.
I'm the commissioner. Kevin's my nephew. I haven't had one solid lead on this thing yet. My brother Clint's very understanding about the whole thing. You want to take a guess what my old man says to me when he calls?
I can imagine.
Yeah. So what do you got?
Well, it's about the evidence.
What? Do you want a drink of water?
No, I'm fine.
What do you have?
It's about the knife.
Good. Okay. Fine. You found it. Finally. You're right?
I've got to warn you, Kevin. I'm a rector's wife. I don't do illegal. So if this favor that you're asking...
Hey. No way, okay? What kind of guy do you think I am? Don't. Just help me, okay?
Help you what?
Help me get out of this hospital.
Oh, Kevin, you'll get out when you're well enough to get out. Now, that nurse you were putting the moves on earlier, did she get in touch with Larry?
Yeah. He said tomorrow morning.
Well, then there's your answer.
But I know that he would change it to today if it weren't for that conference at Mount Sinai.
Huh. So what's important about getting out today?
Golf. I'm serious. There's this big golf tournament, and I want to cover it.
Oh, try again.
All right, look. I figure Carlo Hesser blocked you. But he doesn't have any friends over at the Banner, so figured I'd take a crack at it.
You think that I'm going to help you? You've got to be kidding.
What, are you afraid of a little competition?
Oh.
With me out of here, the playing field would be even. Oh, are you only good when you're the only reporter on the scene?
3,250 going once. 3,250 going twice. 3,250 going...
3,400.
You're back. Was New York profitable?
The money was good, but still nothing on my niece. Not a word.
Too bad. We need to talk. My sweet. Half an hour?
Okay, now, $35.
You got it.
$37.50.
$37.50. Do I hear more? What do you say, Mrs. Manning?
$4,000.
$4,000, ladies and gentlemen.